Hello, this is my personal confession and my true story. In this space, I'm going to share with you all the experiences and events I have faced, things I have personally witnessed. These are stories from my own diary, a journal I call Life. I want to start from the very beginning, following my memory as best as I can. As I tell these stories, I know the details will slowly return to me. Every personal encounter I've had with the unknown. This is how our journey together begins. Years ago, when I was still a child, only 9 years old, I had a simple desire to hang out with my peers, just like any other kid my age. But there was one problem. My house was at the very beginning of the village, while the spot where all the children gathered was at the far end. It wasn't a problem for me back then, because I was a lively child, full of energy and a longing to play the games we all loved. We used to meet in the center of the village. That's where everything happened. We had a playground for basketball, football, and handball. We played hide and seek. One group would hide while the others searched. Once found, the seeker had to run to a specific spot and shout the person's name for it to count. We usually played against the wall of the old abandoned school, a building left empty and bitten by the teeth of time. It was a haunting backdrop even then. But the most interesting part always happened after the games ended. Everything changed when the floodlights that lit the playground and the surrounding area were turned off. Right next to the playground stood a monument dedicated to the fallen soldiers of World War II. Beside it was the village fountain, which flowed without ceasing. Surrounding the fountain was a small park with concrete benches arranged in an ellipse. That was our spot. We would gather there every night and stay until the late hours of the morning. And this is where my journey begins. This is where I had my first encounters with the supernatural, the unexplainable, and the most mystical experiences of my life. This was just the beginning, the calm before the storm. In my upcoming videos, I will reveal the chilling encounters that changed my life forever. From the shadows near that fountain to the whispers in the abandoned school, the real terror is about to unfold. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Follow my journey and subscribe now before the lights go out again.